these older kids, and we'd always been interested in trying to help the ones that were coming out of foster care, the kids in transition, you know, moving on and getting stable and moving forward with a life. One of the biggest challenges, especially in Louisiana, outside of the bigger cities, is transportation.
Yeah, and that was the biggest drawback that we saw at that point in time, was that if the kids could find a reliable piece of transportation and we could get that to them, and this car vehicle would be able to last them the next 3 to 5 years during the transition from 18 to 21 years old in the extended foster care, that they would have a much better chance at work opportunities and school opportunities than trying to find someone to drive them wherever they were. And sometimes they may be in an area where it's too rural, and they or the people they were staying with, they didn't have the transportation or time either to do that. They didn't have the resources. So
I travel a lot because I'm in school and I'm working. So I was going to college, actual university. I was going to a university, and it was kind of hard to get rides home and everything. And so with a car, I was able to go to a college closer to where I needed to be, and I was able to get a job also, because then I could travel myself and drive myself to work and kind of work around my own schedule instead of everyone else's. And so I do travel a lot, because on Mondays and Wednesdays I have school, but every other day I have work. And so I work, and I go to school, then I have to drive to work, and then I have to drive home, and the next day I have to drive to work, and then to work again. And so it's just a lot. Like, it's so helpful to have a car, because I can make my own schedule and use it when I need it, instead of having to, I can't do this until this day because this person will bring me. And so, yeah, I use my car a lot in order to get places that I need to go.
Require them to get their own insurance. We require them to be able to support a vehicle and own a vehicle financially. And we rely pretty much on the group that's nominating them to say, hey, this person's mature enough to own a vehicle. The recipient or the nominee has to be 18, because you can't own a vehicle if you're not 18, which means they have to have gone through driver's ed. We have just agreed as a committee that we're going to check their driving records. We're going to pay to do that. We of course require them to go through training. We've always done that, but we're formalizing that and making it a little bit more in-depth by accessing a local mechanic to actually go through details about how does a car work. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people that own cars don't know that, but it's a good thing to know. This year, we've really kicked it off, and we're really grounding everything right now. We've got a great committee that's working on the program, reviewing everything that we've done, making small improvements, and really formalizing it so it can be an ongoing part of James Samaritan. And we're looking for things that can help a young person, move forward with the car. We're looking for donations. It's great. It's going to be an organizational thing that hopefully at some point we can help other parts of the area, Baton Rouge or further north in Louisiana or other states, help other organizations get something like this started.
And when you see what these kids have gone through, many of them, proud. I'll be proud if we can get it to spread across the country. Then I'll know that we did something that it changed lives forever. And will we be proud of it? Yeah, we hope so. We hope that we've got something here. We know we do that can change lives. And I can't say how important that is, because otherwise how else do you get around in America? If many places don't have bus service, you don't have trains, there's no underground subways. If you don't have a set of wheels that's reliable, you're not getting around.
Having transportation is honestly like one of the most important things, and people just take it for granted because it's like a common thing, you would think, until you meet someone that doesn't have one and they're having to rely on other people. And so having a car is so nice.